What is up, people, and welcome back to Geekin on Tech. I am your host, Didge, and with me, as always, is the homie, Mr. Nerd with the Tech, Trayvon. How you doing today?
Doing good, doing good. Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I get you. It's Friday, It's it's good to end out the week. It's been a hectic week, like we were talking about before. Obviously, we weren't here last week because of I was off for Anime Milwaukee, but I'm glad to be back this week.
Yes. I hope you
So
had fun.
it was a good time. The convention grew. It had a lot more people than last year. Like the whole convention hall was basically brand new, so that was really cool to
Oh, okay.
see. I'm excited to see like the growth of the event even more so than usual, just because of seeing it, the convention hall how it was. But it was nice. It was also just good to be out at a convention. I hadn't, this is usually our start of our convention season, so to be out in the public with everyone for once was fun. I saw Mike, that was cool. So
Mhm.
there's lots to do.
Nice.
But how was your week last week? Obviously, we didn't get a chance to do the weekly, I guess, checkup.
Um, I mean, I didn't really do anything. I mean, Apple announced all their stuff or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, it was just work for me, play games. Uh, I think what game? I forgot what game I started. Oh, Breath of the Wild.
Nice,
I
yeah.
did start that. Um, I guess new. I guess because apparently I didn't move much in my last save, which is from
Yeah. I
2017, I think.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. And
No,
today
that's
I randomly started Harry Potter.
like
The
Hogwarts
Lego.
Legacy again? Oh,
The
the Lego
Lego.
Harry I've heard. Okay.
Yeah. I
Nice.
forgot I had it.
Nice. Yeah, I get you. That's fun. Well, like you said, Apple announced a lot of stuff last week, some displays, some MacBooks, but I feel like the one that has really taken just everything by storm is the MacBook Neo. And I wanted to talk about, like, lead off with that just because I really think that this might disrupt everything. It feels like,
Mhm.
obviously off the heels of the announcement, people were kind of like blase about it, just looking at specs and talking about like, oh, is 8 gigs going to be able to do everything? This is a glorified iPhone chip. 599 is great, 49.99 if you are have a student license or everything. But
Mhm.
is this going to really change anything? And then people got their hands on the device.
Mhm.
And it sounds like from every reaction that this might change everything. So I don't know how what like reaction that you saw or anything, but one of the ones that I had saw that was really interesting. I think it was I Justine who was talking about it,
Yeah.
and she was basically talking about the people who were saying that it can't run things like having multiple Chrome tabs, running Pixelmator, running stuff like that.
Mhm.
I forgot what the third thing that she ran.
I don't know. I don't think it was gaming or anything.
No,
Um,
but people were doing casual
Video
gaming.
editing.
It might have been casual video editing.
Mm,
And basically she was saying like it did all of these at once. Where like I had Pixelmator open, I have multiple Chrome tabs,
right.
I'm doing like video editing in Final Cut Pro, and for all intents and purposes, for a $500 device, give or take, that's I guess marketed to either high school, college students,
Mhm.
and people who do light gaming, office work, stuff like that.
Right.
This is basically coming to take Windows lunch, and it's crazy to see.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think it was so funny watching people when they first announced it. They were like, "Oh, it's not gonna be able to do all this
Mm-hmm.
stuff, that stuff." Even NKBHD was like, "If you're watching my channel, that's probably for you, right?" And I was
Yeah,
like, "That's probably true. Like, that's probably true." But it's still like, I think people just underestimated Apple Silicon. So I was like, it's still an Apple chip. Like, it's not, you know they I'm pretty sure they test this thing vigorously. They have their own apps. They know what it needs to do
yeah,
to be capable. They know people aren't going to be doing 8K video like realistically, they know who's going to use this thing. We know, like, majority of these people that the tech people is going to go for the pro stuff. Like the MacBook Pro or whatever that if the Air has whatever the newest M chip is, stuff like that. I never expected anybody that uses that type of stuff to use this. And honestly, I think it was like kind of if people are testing it that way, that hard, I just thought that was funny too. 'Cause I was like, well, what is the point in that? But I'm like, whatever, to show how capable it is, I guess. But it's like nobody's really gonna do that type of stuff on here.
No, I truly do think this is a device. Like, I saw someone talking about how this like a device for someone like writers. So like
Yeah.
somebody like
Oh
Mike,
yeah.
who he spends most of his day writing. He does obviously his YouTube videos where there's
Yeah.
scripts and stuff like that, where it's like you're not doing crazy edits or anything with
Right.
that. This is a device that is specifically for people like him, where it's
Yeah.
like he's not trying to game on his computer. He has a PlayStation for that. And I think that students,
Yeah.
just people who are doing light stuff like that, like this is perfect for them. And at that $599 range, like I know my mom's about to be in the market for a new computer. She's been hinting for like the past couple of weeks about how certain stuff ain't working on her computer anymore. Hell,
Yeah.
even my dad has a desktop. So like
Mm.
his laptop is he uses it, but like when it starts to mess up, he just kind of goes, well, I got my desktop for all my heavy duty stuff. My laptop is really for my, web browsing if I'm on the computer or from my chair or whatever. And
Hmm.
so it's like stuff like that. And I'm like, y'all both probably are better off getting this. Like
Yeah.
my dad is a little bit more tech savvy. Like obviously he works in IT. So like he his heavy duty stuff, that's what he has his desktop for. But like
Hmm.
the laptop, you don't need much more than this,
Yeah.
especially at the price range that you talking. Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. This is going to sell great.
I really do
Um,
think it will.
just replace the Chromebooks. The Chromebooks are done.
I
The
mean,
Chromebooks are done. That's it.
it's crazy, especially like you said. I haven't used the Chromebook in a couple of years, and even then, it wasn't like I was doing anything heavy with it. But like, I just wanted to see what they were like, and it was crazy to see how featureless they were. And I'm sure they've gotten so much better since then. But yeah, I can't I think they really did something crazy with this.
Yeah. I think this is gonna do just perfect thing for them to make. I think it was smart of them to use this chip. Um, apparently it's built really well. Like I
Yeah.
don't see like any problems with it being made of cheap material. Any of
Hmm.
that. Like they thought it out.
Well, one
I would say.
review I was watching sort of talked about that aspect of it where it's like at the end of the day, it still had to be Apple. And this device isn't without its flaws. Like only having two ports is crazy. But I
Yeah,
think the MacBook Air still only has two ports. And it's like, yo,
and they
also
and they and they aren't Thunderbolt.
no,
I
they're
think.
both. Yeah, one is USB-C 3 and one is USB-C 2, which
Yeah,
even still is also crazy. So
yeah,
it's like there are definite flaws to this device for sure, but in terms of the build quality, to what you were just saying, um, I, I really wish I remember which review that was I was watching, but essentially they were talking about the fact that at the end of the day, this is still Apple, and if they would have come out with a plasticky MacBook,
oh yeah,
it would have got eviscerated. It would have been here's Apple cutting corners just to try to get into this market. And I think it's smart that they were like, well, we know where we can cut corners that it's going to make sense. We're still gonna do some BS. Like I said, I think the two ports is crazy, especially the fact that one of them has to basically be the charging port. That's wild. But I think they hit the stride where they need it to be.
yeah, yeah.
So
I think yeah. The two ports thing is crazy. I guess in my mind, I'm like, I have a dongle. Like so many, I have so many
yeah,
around here. So it's like, I guess that wouldn't even phase me at all. But this also isn't something I plan on having at all anyway.
yeah,
So it's like, it's this is good. This is going to be very useful for them. I feel like it'll make them a lot of money. I feel like schools get about in bulk. Like,
yeah,
you know, yeah, this is a big deal. And the price range is great. And then also, I think it's $6.99 if you want the one that's 512 gigabyte and has the fingerprint sensor.
yeah. So
I
you're
think.
looking at No, it might be. Yeah, $6.99. It's
But
five
there was
ninety
100
nine for.
more.
Yeah, it's five
Yeah,
ninety nine if you got a education license.
yeah.
So
So yeah,
yeah, I'm curious to see now. I'm curious to see what the next iteration of it is going to be like. Is it going to be the A19 chip, or is it eventually one day? I feel like they're just going to be like, we got enough M chips where this gets your base M chip.
yeah,
It may be a M1 or a M2, and we're on M6 or something. But
yeah.
I'm curious to see if they make that jump, and then what can it do from there?
I can see that happening. I mean, my M1 iPad right here is still great. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's another thing that I give Apple on. The stuff lasts a long time.
Yeah.
Um, like I don't plan on this iPad as did when I got it. I haven't like nothing slowing down on this iPad Pro.
Yeah.
With an M1, so it's been great. Like so, I just feel like you get this thing, it should last you a good amount of years.
Yeah, I think you're
So
right. So
yeah,
it's gonna be interesting, to see what happens with this, and then where the market goes. Like obviously, Windows and Chromebooks, where do they go to sort of counteract this?
I feel like
Um,
Chromebooks are just done. That's just
you
done.
think so?
Yeah, that's no,
I don't.
not even a viable option anymore.
I just can't see Google wanting to not like continue to try, right? Like,
I guess I just don't. I never understood Chromebooks anyway, because I was like, it's a glorified browser. Like like you have browser apps. That's not
yeah, but that's the whole point of and I really wish, let me see if I could find it quick, what their new project is that's supposed to basically bring Chrome OS and Android
Android.
together.
Okay,
I forgot the name of the project. I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago, but I
that might
can't.
be. I mean, that might be the best thing they can do, I guess, because that'll open it up and allow you to do a lot more than what Chromebooks can do. I would say, like even the Mac, all that stuff. They brung in. I, I if I remember correctly, I haven't had a Mac in a while, but I'm pretty sure you can like do iPhone apps and iPad apps on it, right? Can't you do that? Like, can't you
I
download
believe
those?
I believe so. We have a comment here that said they just got their Neo today, and that the quality is crazy. They're filling up the RAM pretty quickly though.
Mm. Okay.
So I can see that. I mean, I do understand that. I know that's why they're using that like swap memory, where it's like it'll start using some of the SSD, but now
I
you're
think
worried about that.
I think my M1 Mac Mini was 8 gigabytes of RAM too. I'm not mistaken. When I had one, yeah.
so, so
But
to that point, I know I saw. I think it was Parallels Desktop said that it was handling the Windows apps. So like
okay.
Parallels allows you to do like the Windows Virtual Machine, and it said 8 gigs was enough for it to be able to do that. So
Who's that? Oh, that's another one called Crawl. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Parallels. 'Cause Parallels is one thing. There's another one that people use for gaming specifically. Crossover. There's
oh,
another
okay.
called Crossover.
I haven't seen if they've said anything. I know Parallels, that was the big one because the first thing that people were saying is like you may need to use Windows apps for certain things, and will it handle that? So it's good to see that it'll at least handle that. Now the quality of whether of those apps, as you start getting into that swap memory, we'll see what it is. But I mean, you were probably running into that if you had a MacBook Air anyway. Um,
I
do
just
you?
think they need to make sure they, clarify people like when they're in the store or whatever. Yes, it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Really tell these people, look, ask what are you using it for?
Yes, I
Like you
think.
get like just really ask before they come back. Like
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is you have to make sure that you detail who this is for. And honestly, on the other side, people to like the consumers, when they ask you, really be upfront about what you're going to use it for. Like,
yeah, yeah.
don't set yourself up for a headache, and you underestimate what you're going to be doing with it. If you know for a fact that you're going to be doing a lot of video editing, this probably ain't for you. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I think it'll probably handle pictures and stuff, but once you
I
start getting
mean,
into
people
videos,
people were editing 4K videos on. I saw people doing that, and they were scrubbing through, and it was fine. It looked great. I was like, okay, cool.
I hear
I just
you.
don't know if that's a thing that I would buy it for.
I hear you, and I think that that probably works in the short term. But as you
Mm,
start, because the thing that they're showing is they just bought it new. They
mm,
they haven't done much with it. Their SSDs are probably empty.
mm. Well,
So
yeah,
it's probably using some swap memory to do that. And then when you actually have to start like filling up that SSD and you have swap memory, you don't have enough
and
space.
you add layers to
Yeah,
the videos and stuff
yeah.
and
That
overlays. Yeah.
that's where it's like I think you should kind of hold up. So like I said, I think it's going to disrupt everything just in terms of like the low end laptop
Yeah.
market.
They're getting
And
into the markets now. They're getting into the smaller markets. Like,
yes,
that's interesting.
so it's going to definitely be interesting to see. Another thing that's interesting that we don't know too much about is apparently Windows 12 is on the horizon. I don't know if you saw anything about this, but
They need to
this
worry
is
about Windows 11.
well, I think this might be their answer to that. So it's they don't have actually no, I take that back. It is rumored to be launching at some point this year.
Mm.
I don't know if it's like going to be a full on launch. It might just be an introduction.
Is it
It's saying
free?
like no, I don't,
It better be.
Well free ish. If you're look, it's the rough part
Shit.
about this is
Apple doing it for free. Come on. Let's get
yes,
into it.
that is fair. That is fair. That,
Shoot.
that is very
Shoot.
fair. But the rough part about this, where I say free ish, is if your computer can handle it,
Mm.
it'll be a free update. Because I think that's how it was with Windows 11. Like as long as your
Okay,
computer
yeah.
is able
Oh,
to
yeah.
handle it,
Yeah.
this is where the kicker is. According to these rumors, and granted, these are all still rumors at the moment, Windows 12 is going to require a neural processing unit,
Hmm.
which means unless you probably bought your computer within the past year and a half. I'm trying to think. When I bought my laptop, I think it was beginning of last year. And I think that has a neural processing. So, like, I think if you didn't buy your laptop in 2024 and beyond, your laptop probably, or for sure, your desktop probably ain't got it. Like, most people ain't, unless you got your desktop within like the last year and a half, too. It supposedly is going to require a neural processing unit and a specific one at that. Like, it's supposed to be able to do, I don't know, like 40 tops. This is where we start losing me. But essentially, Windows 12 is their idea is supposed to push the market forward. And this is all going in, it all goes back to essentially Microsoft and their full on everything should be AI, everything should be agentic. And you already look off. So I don't even know how much I need to hear your thoughts because I can already tell you're over it immediately.
They're gonna have me looking into Linux or something. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna have me looking into it because it's just like, look, if it can run the apps that I need, look, it might be done. It's like I don't know. It's so many issues with it now. Like Windows 11, I'm like, maybe slow, maybe get this working smoothly first. Especially if you're gonna leave some people behind. You
Yeah,
know.
I mean that's fair. I like I said, these are rumors, and a lot of people are coming back and saying, no, there's no way that this will be happening. But I think it's just like rumors combating rumors at this point. And Microsoft hasn't been quiet about the fact that they want to make an AI powered OS. They always talk about how they want it to be agentic, how they want it to be modular, want it to be able to do the things, how you want to be able to talk to your computer and do it. Where I think it may differ is it may not be Windows 12. They may just be that may just be the next Windows 11 update, where it's like
Mm.
update whatever X, Y, and Z you have to have this type of like processing power to get it. And this is the new evolution of Windows 11. Whether it's Windows 12 or not, I don't think that it's wrong to say that that's coming.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I think you're right. It will push plenty of people to Linux. It will probably push people to Mac.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
I it's crazy. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see what I don't know. Let's see what they do with it. I guess I don't know. Like, it, I don't know. Windows 11 is problematic. I would say right now. It's not. It's okay, but it does have its issues,
It,
and I
it
might maybe
does.
just I don't know. Yeah.
So we can stick within the Microsoft thing, and this is why I wanted to bring up the Windows 12 part first,
Mhm.
because that's more conceptual, probably coming. We do know that Project Helix is coming. This is Xbox's newest console. We obviously don't have an official name. It's supposed to be hitting alpha, so going to the developers next year. So you figure probably a 2028, maybe even a 2029 launch. But we started hearing some of the features behind it. They've obviously confirmed that it's going to play PC games and Xbox games. They're going to be releasing a Xbox update to Windows markets where like you can run Xbox mode on your Windows, sort of like if you have Steam on your computer, they have that big picture mode. I have to assume it's something like that.
Well, they said start pushing it everywhere, right? I think that's what they said.
It's
They're
so
gonna.
it said begin rolling out in select markets. I assume that just means
Mm,
like they're going to be the first ones. Like, yeah, it's going to come everywhere eventually, but I don't know. They didn't necessarily say which markets are going to be the first ones.
I'm still waiting for it to hit my Legion. So I've been waiting. It's supposed to.
Oh no, it was that was the Ally today that got an update. I forgot. I saw that report earlier. So I don't know. Are you here for the new Xbox? I'll tell you some of the features that there's
No, no,
no
I heard about this price, this rumored price. I was, I don't know. So I was like, that sounds kind of like it could it market it as it's a PC
right.
and it's an Xbox, and I'm like, I mean, that sounds like very expensive to me. That's what that sounds like.
I mean,
These
we're
last generation
still
was already expensive, so I
we're
can
still
imagine.
waiting to hear about the Steam machine price. I'll bring up these are some of the I can't necessarily say full on specs, but just sort of the ideas that are going into this new console.
Right?
Um, it very much does sound like yes, this is going to be an Xbox branded PC.
Yeah.
I'm curious if like things that aren't on a lot of PCs nowadays, like does that mean the disk drive is just completely gone? I'm almost positive it does.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Like, I'm almost positive that that means the disk drive is over. Things like okay, are you going to need a mouse and keyboard to like? Will you be able to just hit the button and power it on and do absolutely everything from a controller? Just sort of like a traditional console. How much PC and how much console is this? I guess is the easiest way for me to put this. Is the thing that I'm really the most curious about, and then yeah, like you said, the price.
I feel like it's gonna be a PC with Xbox experience. That's what I think. That's what I think it's gonna be. Honestly,
So you're saying, in a sense, they're out of the PC game or out of the
kind of
console
how they
game.
did the Ally, where if you turn on, it'll start in Xbox experience mode.
Hmm.
But if you want to get out of it and go to regular PC mode, you can. That's what
Okay.
I. That's how I think they're gonna do this thing.
I mean, that's what it
Yeah,
sounds like the Steam machine is going to do. Like it's very much going to be in
it'll
big
load up in Steam mode or whatever, or
yeah.
big picture, whatever. I think it's big picture mode. That was
That's what
called.
it's called on. That's what it's called on the Steam app on the computer. I don't know what it's called anywhere else. So
I
I
think
just
that's what
know
it's
that
called on here. Yeah, man. So it's, yeah. So I think, and then you can go to desktop mode if
yeah,
you want to. You know. So interesting.
yeah. I think this is the right move for Xbox. I've been saying that for a while. Where Xbox, it's crazy to me that Microsoft allowed Steam to be the name of PC gaming when they are Microsoft. That is their bread and butter. So for them to go into PC gaming as much as they're planning to do with this next console, I think that's just them coming home to what they're supposed to be doing best. So that part I get. It's the timing of it all where it's like we are in a very crazy spot with PCs right now. With we're gonna talk about it later, just some of the PC market out forecast and how much RAM is supposed to still go up and all of that. It's just like how do you and Mike's bringing up the point now in the comments, how are you have to balance this where it's like, okay, if it's too much PC, and now all of those console players who just don't absolutely want a PC, and I think people don't realize how many of them there are still that just I want a console they're going to either go to Nintendo or Sony. And on the other side of that, for the PC ones, you have to be like, why am I getting this versus building my own PC? Sure, prices are crazy right now or whatever, but I can still customize it to what I want. You know, I can build a sub $1,000 PC that may not play everything, but it plays the subset of games that I want it to play. Whereas if I get Xbox, I have no choice but it to be 1,000 or more, or whatever it's going to be.
Make it customizable. The Xbox button brings up Xbox experience.
But then what is the difference from that to a PC?
I mean, if you already got one, you're not looking to buy this thing then. But if you don't,
I feel like that's what they want you to, though. That is their hope.
That'd be crazy. They expect people to replace their PC with this. I spent time building it and all that stuff, and it does everything. And
yeah,
these games, no matter whatever they do to these games, I feel like if you don't need that much more power than probably a lot of these people already have, I want it to be able to play these games. Unless these games are jumping out the screen at me or some shit, I don't need. Like it's just too like I don't need 40 teraflops or whatever. It just not. We don't need all that. It's
the person who's
too
playing
much.
GTA 6, that's what these consoles.
God, talk about this damn game. God damn.
I didn't even got to be GTA 6. The person who's playing Call of Duty, I don't even know what Call of Duty they're on. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 9 or 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
It's you gotta. I think to Mike's point, yeah, you're not going to be. I don't think you're trying to you're dragging the Xbox fans. You're trying to get them to buy into the next console, but the Nintendo fans and the Sony fans, I don't think you're trying to drag them. So they're telling the people who have a gaming PC, like, hey, you can get the best of both worlds now because we're both, right?
And I'd be like, I already can do that. So move on.
And that's sort of my point. And that's where I think they failed for so many years by letting Steam get the market share that they did, because it's like the Xbox app should have been a PC app from day one. Bill Gates was right with that. Bill Gates was completely right when he said we should be the name in PC gaming.
Listen,
and I don't know how he allowed them. I don't know how.
The face.
I really want to know who he talked to that allowed him or that convinced him that no, this is the route to go.
It's crazy. It's so interesting that because when you think about PC games, you think about Steam. Like that's where you go. And I'm just like, that's Xbox store. Like that's crazy. Like
maybe Epic Game Store. I don't know how many people really think about the Epic Game Store, but maybe.
Well, I'm saying all the sales going on all the time, or games in general. I think Steam.
Yeah,
and it's like even people that are doing this crossover or parallels or whatever, they install Steam. Like that's the main thing. They're not looking to install Xbox. They install Steam. So it's like, oh, it's crazy.
It's going to be. You gotta be, you definitely gotta be sick. I think, and this will lead us right into this topic. So we can go straight to there about how the IDC is basically cutting their PC market forecast. So they already had said that it was going to fall about 9%, give or take. And very recently, I guess, as they looked at how even more crazy prices are going up, they said, well, actually, it'll probably fall about 12%. And this is globally. So it's like, I think this is why we don't have prices for the Steam machine yet. I know they keep saying that, yeah, it's releasing this year. I don't think that that's true. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that it's true. I think that's why they got vague. Remember, they said first quarter. No, they said first half, right? Then it was so. No, it might have been first quarter, then first half, and then now it's just 2026. And I think it's like we're hoping for 2026, but it might very well be 2027. So it's like
I just want the controller.
It's interesting that the controller's not out.
Just give me the controller. That's all.
Because it's like nothing's stopping you from putting out the controller.
Lucky want 2 of them. Come on.
Why?
I don't know. I'm lazy. I want one over there, one over here.
Okay. Well, no, but to go back to this article, it literally is based on memory shortages.
Yeah.
They said that they anticipate some easing of prices beginning in 2028, but they
Ooh.
also say, hold on, it gets worse. It says
Oof.
that the market is unlikely to ever return to pricing levels seen in 2025.
I can, yeah.
So,
I mean,
and yeah, I mean, that's echoed by so many where you always hear prices go up, but they never really fall back to where they were. You know, you get used to the new normal, and unfortunately, you just know you're always paying more.
I don't know. This is all like shaking out to be really weird. Like the Steam machine, every time I think about it, I was like, okay, when I look at the specs of it, and then like I was like, what realistically could they price this at that we won't laugh? Like y'all $1,000 on this damn Steam machine.
I
Like
don't think it's going.
it's if they try that, I'm be like, y'all are nuts.
I'm still holding around that $700-800 range.
Okay. It's
I
still not. Is it as powerful as like PS5 or the Xbox Series X?
I think it's as powerful as the base PS5.
Hmm.
And so,
I kept seeing like 1080p, 30 FPS
well,
was like what they
that's
want.
the bare minimum. So that's the this
Yeah.
is for us to say that you are verified. This is the bare minimum you have to hit. Ideally, you should hit more. And like I was saying,
And that's for handhelds. That's why they're saying that. That's what
oh
they're saying.
yeah, I guess because they want to make sure that every game that they say can run Steam Machine can run the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
But even still, with that, I was telling Christian earlier, the I think it's like 50 to 53%. Steam did a hardware, just what hardware do you have, like, survey, and like 53% of their users still use 1080p. So
Yeah.
it's like, I understand them saying, hey, this is your bare minimum. This is what the majority of our users use. Now, this goes to what Mike is talking about, push us to PC, pushing people who already have a PC to saying get ours. What's the reasoning? It's the Xbox conversation all over again, right? So
Yeah, that's
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
work. It's not
It's
gonna
like
happen.
PC
They
gaming is
better
in
keep
a
pushing it.
crazy
Push it at
flip.
2030. Keep pushing it.
2030 is
Keep pushing it.
crazy.
Keep pushing it.
Oh,
Ain't no way. That PlayStation 2, both of y'all chill out. Maybe PlayStation, maybe can do a handheld. Don't even try. I got that PS6. Chill out.
I
Like, don't
mean,
even try it.
if I'm sure if Xbox's dev kits are going out next year, PS6 dev kits are going out next year.
They both need to chill out until 2030. Ain't no way. Maybe 2035.
2030, you're not getting.
Don't nobody want no. They no damn. You know them things 1,000 plus. Ain't
I
no
don't.
way in hell.
I don't think the
Okay.
PS6 will be.
Shit. Yes, it will be. Please.
Oh, you're trying to kill me. Oh my
Yes, it
god.
will. Yes, it will. Them things are already like what 600. Them things are already really crazy. This past
PS5,
generation.
PS5, I think it's still. I don't think they've done console price raises. Let me see. If I go to directly to Sony and I say I want to,
Whatever it is, add 400 to it.
so right now the PS5, I think it went up $50. Because right now the PS5 is $550.
Yeah. That's $1,000
for the disc one.
PS6.
But you can still get the disc one with a Fortnite bundle for $450, which is crazy. This is I don't understand
There
why
ain't gonna
you
be no disc drives in the next version either. Telling you. That's done. That's a
think
wrap.
so?
That's a wrap. The disc drives are done. Disc drives are done. Telling you, man. Oh, it's gonna be over 600. That's a fact.
I think it might be 600. I ain't gonna hold you. I think
If it's 600, I'll be like, wow.
I think
It's so shocked.
I think it might be 600, and then they're gonna come out with just like how they did with the Pro here, where what was the Pro 750, where now the Pro is gonna probably be 850, 900.
Y'all optimistic. That's 1,500.
1,500 is crazy.
All right.
I don't think they go that high.
Okay.
Especially because you know that the Switch 2 isn't like the Switch 2 is so new in its life, where the minute you say, okay, our newest console is that much more than the only other console that's still there, because obviously we're gonna call, and for the sake of this statement, the Steam Machine and the new Xbox PCs. all your stuff is gonna go to Switch, and Switch is starting to get third-party games. They're not getting all of them, but they're getting enough that they can eat into already the market share.
The Switch ain't getting the real the power. It's not the Switch. I have one, and I know it is never getting. It ain't getting Christmas Desert. It ain't getting. It is never.
I thought
It
Christmas
ain't.
Desert was coming out for us.
I wish it would. Come on.
Let me look.
Is it?
Are you? I'm looking now. Hold on. I thought it was.
If it is, I'll be very. Let me see. That's crazy. Hold on.
No, I was wrong. It's not.
I'm about to say. I was like, I didn't even. It's certain games you hear about. I'm like, ain't no way. Hell no. Like it's just not. It's just not. It's just not made for that. And I can't. Steam Machine also like with these numbers they're talking about for Steam Deck verified or whatever. And I'm just like, try to play some of these big games.
Yeah,
it's gonna struggle just like the handhelds do.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, it's gonna be the systems that have the power is the Xbox and the PlayStations. Those are the most powerful systems.
I feel like people
and the
play,
PC, of course, but
I was gonna say I feel like the people play these games on their Steam Deck. Actually,
yeah, they do. You know what they do? Turn the shit all the way down. And then it's like, or they gotta wait for some kind of plug-in. I've seen it's so many videos I watch of people. They're like, to get this game to play, I'm playing, or they'll say I'm playing this game at 4K. Where the fuck they say they're doing, right? And then I watch the video, they doing this set, this plugin, this plugin. I'm like, I'm not doing all of that. that is ridiculous. I just won't play it on this goddamn handheld, and I move on. That's crazy.
I think Mike is right. He seems to be, speaking of what you're saying, is they got to take a break and live on this for a while, or you go the route that Jamie has been preaching for months, and it's optimization is the name of the game. Learn to better optimize your games, and we'll be in a better space.
Absolutely.
So, I
was struggling with that goddamn game. Remember I told you the Geekin game I was playing?
Yeah, it was struggling.
It was stuttering at first. I was like, what the hell's wrong with this shit? Really? And I had to figure out what's going on with that. And I found the settings. Turn this shit down. Turn it. I was like, I shouldn't have to do all of that to play this goddamn game. This game is old. Why? Why am I struggling?
Kenna looks beautiful though.
It does, but it's like I got to a boss battle. That shit was going. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on?
I gotta stop drinking when you.
I was like, what's happening? Like I was like, what is happening? I just knew this game was just gonna play. I was fine walking around with the little creatures and shit. Got to the boss battle. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Damn. Is it? I think Kenna 2 right now is a PlayStation 5 exclusive. I was gonna say I think that's coming to Switch.
These powerful games are not. They cannot do it on some of these systems. They just
Kenna being called a powerful game is sending me.
Well, look, that's what it felt like when it got to that boss battle. I said, damn. Like I was like, okay. I was like, y'all could have made it. Make sure whatever DirectX is supposed to be on, make sure it's on that. I should have to go look for it. Like it's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Some of these games is wild to me. I was like, if it struggle with this, imagine you try to play it with it. I mean, y'all keep bringing up Grand Theft Auto 6. Imagine. Whew. Imagine.
I Grand Theft Auto 6 ain't coming to Switch too. I know that was.
No, I'm talking about my handheld, my damn Steam Legion. Imagine that.
It's gonna be in the Steam store, so it'll technically come to your handheld, but your handheld might explode.
Shit, I hear these fans go off on this damn thing sometimes. I was like,
do you?
Yeah.
Is it any better when you dock it?
Not really. It's still using that. It's not like the doctors ain't giving it anymore. I mean, when you're having it plugged in, it does better because it's pulling the power from that.
Yeah.
But when you just use a handheld, it's using the battery.
Oh
it struggles a little bit. Like it's I was like, these things aren't. You have to tweak the settings, and it's just like it goes to the point where there's even a plugin called deck settings that you can install, and when you open the game up, it tells you, hey, these are the settings to change your game to. And I'm like, the fact that had to be made is kind of wild to me.
I mean, that's the natural trade-off, though, right? Like to my point, the Game Boy and the PSP, they had specific games that were for that.
Yes,
that weren't
exactly. Yes.
that weren't trying to be the big boy games.
This is a PC game. Yeah, these are PC games I'm trying to play.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that's sort of it. Like now you got to develop. You got to do the what was the God of War? What was it God of War Ascension? I think it was. That was like the PSP game where it's like this is developed specifically for this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. Gaming is in an interesting.
I think we need some more. If they're gonna put these games out, I think we need some roundabout testing. I need people on the lead. I need people on, just have all the things and try it out on all these systems. I know that takes longer.
Not even that it takes. That costs
money. Hey, let me look. I don't know. Pay me to test them. I don't know. Like, send me the game. I'll test it for you and let you know how it went when I first turned it on. If it stutter, I'll let you know. Trust me. I don't know.
This is
that's now where people. That's what people expect to play it on. A lot of people if they get it on Steam, I want to go straight to my handheld to play it. Imagine.
This is true though. This is why they focused on remote. That's why you got the PlayStation Portal, because you know what's doing all of that? The console, the PlayStation 5 back there is doing all that. And now I'm walking wherever. You better hope the cloud is good enough, because that's all you got.
You still gotta have a good enough internet connection to play it, I guess. Yeah.
That's where what did they just say was coming out with MWC? Just look, 6G is coming out. That's what that's for.
6G where? Not in this country. Where? Who got 6G?
I don't know. I think they tested it out.
5G struggling.
I think they really tested it out inside that convention center. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think any place has it.
5G not up to par, please. Let's not do that. I'd have tested it. It's horrible. 5G is horrible most of the time.
It's not great. It's better than 4G was. Look, I remember the days of 4G. It was hell. But let's talk. This is quick. So let's talk. Did you see Disney Plus is adding vertical video? I know
it's doing too much.
I know they first said it. I think it was back in like January, but now it's coming out like on the app. You can start swiping with verts. It looks stupid.
Is it all AI video? Because I remember they said they would do AI content too. Remember?
This is it probably is. This is their whole ad about it, where it doesn't necessarily say that they're AI created, but it does say that this is a dynamic feed to help users quickly find their next favorite watch. So it sounds like it's going to be full of ads for their shows.
So it's just commercials. It's not like, look, some people would be psychotic enough to watch a show in this orientation. I don't know how it worked.
Wasn't that what Quibi was supposed to be?
It sure was. And look how fast Quibi went.
They claim, so the reason that they already did this with the ESPN app last year, and they claim that it drove significant additional engagement, but they didn't mention any numbers.
I'm sure it is. We get forced to see it.
So I'm very curious to see what it's like. I don't have the Disney Plus app on my phone.
Is it already out now?
It says it is. It said starting today. Mike in the comments, I'm not sure if he saw it, but he said it's going to be movie clips apparently.
Let me see if it bombards me with as soon as I open this app up.
I'm very curious. I know, like you said before, they were talking about doing what did they call it? User-driven videos or user-driven content and stuff like that.
And the first thing I get is the important notice. I'm gonna make a change to your subscriber agreement. I bet you are.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's somewhere.
What the hell that is?
Oh, and somewhere in there, it's gonna tell you, hey, some prices going up eventually.
Probably. I don't see it. It's not like it's not. Oh, there's a verts tab at the bottom in the middle.
I actually do have. I forgot I used the Disney Plus app to log in sometimes. So I actually do have it on my phone. I see it in the middle.
And they recommended me They recommended me Legion. They already failed.
Oh God! The first thing I got was a Beatles ad. So I'm out. I don't like the Beatles. So already the experiment failed for the both of us. I'm curious to see if anybody is going to like it, but it is a thing that is there now.
Quality these Burks kind of terrible too. Let's get that together too.
I
Look a
mean,
little grainy.
I feel like it was something that was very half thrown together. Obviously, Netflix is doing it, and it's everybody loves to play catch up to what all the other basic providers are doing. So we'll see a
I,
year down the road how much they're really investing in it.
I mean, I don't know. They're doing a lot with this. Who asked for that? And a whole
I
tab
don't
of it?
know. I don't know.
Like that's so funny to me. Like it's in the middle of the screen. Like that's. I feel like you only. I don't know. I've never browsed Disney Plus. If I'm on here, I know what I'm looking for. I'm on for a reason. I don't know. That's
I'm not browsing Disney Plus, especially to watch ads. Now, granted, in this article they do state that content from creators that reflect our fandoms, it could broaden to that, which I think is that user driven product, I think what they're calling it. But it's like I
what you
I
can
don't
post on. You can post like you post on TikTok.
I'm like
That would be so
I'm not
funny.
trying to see that, fam.
Oh my god!
I'm
Imagine
not
they open
trying
that
to
up.
see. It's
Wow,
crazy.
that would be
So
so funny.
that would be
I
terrible.
would post on here. I would. I would do it. I would do it. Especially
Why?
they start doing Power Rangers. I would definitely post on
Why?
it.
Don't
I would do it.
don't feed the monster, Trayvon. Don't do it.
Look, they're paying. Look, I don't know.
All right, now wait. They saying hold on now. Things could
Everybody
change.
monetizing that. Hold on.
No, yeah, things could change. Extra income stream ain't hurting no one. I get
Yeah.
you there. Oh, let's talk this big Google Maps update. I know you were happy about it. I saw you post in Discord
It
like three
looked
different
cool.
posts.
Yeah, look, I don't know. I just posted like I think they put a thread, and I think I saw the thread
Okay.
in pieces. So I posted
Posted each
when
time
I
you
saw
saw it.
it.
I
Yeah,
get you.
yeah. It was like different things. I was like, oh, okay. Which is funny. The funniest thing about all of it was they were like, it's coming to what is it, CarPlay and not Android Audio, which is like so
This
funny.
thing. So yeah, I got the article up about it. The big thing is that it's 3D maps and
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be a Gemini chat bot in the app in the map.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. Yeah, when you're driving, you need to say, "Hey, I need dinner reservations to X, Y, and Z." You got to be able to tell your car that, right? Like, they're calling it immersive navigation mode,
Okay.
and it's all built on the Gemini experience, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll be
it,
using it.
I mean, if it's built in the map, I have no choice, I guess.
I talk to Siri in my car all the time. I'm like, rewind that a
I
minute.
do, I do too. So that's where I'm like, I'm gonna have no choice or anything. It says that it's going to start rolling out today. In this article, it does say car or Android Auto.
Oh, it does? Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
That's
it
good.
said it'll be so over the coming months to Android and iOS devices, but starting today in CarPlay, Android Auto, and cars with Google built in. I don't know what the difference is between Android Auto and cars with Google built in, but both will get it. It also says that it will be coming to desktop soon as well. So if you want to look at Google Maps on your computer, and you'll have that same type of experience. But I do think it's cool. I don't need to see aerial photos or a Google Street View database, especially in my car. Just give me the 3D maps.
Yeah.
And don't make the 3D maps so distracting. Like sometimes Google Maps be spinning in circles and stuff. Like it's trying to reorient itself. Like make sure all of that is good before you start doing 3D, because I don't need me going in a circle because of your 3D map.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah, I think this is cool. I mean, making it more powerful, or me be able to like, hey, because I hate asking Siri to take me somewhere, because I don't want Google Maps. I don't want Apple Maps. Keep that.
You can change the default.
Well, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't know.
I was gonna say when I tell Siri to take me somewhere, it loads up Google Maps.
Okay, let me go change. Let me go make some changes there, because I'll like, all right, you know what? I was like, let me wait till it stops. Let me get to my Google Maps. I can't stay Apple Maps. So, but yeah,
I heard Apple Maps got a lot better though.
They lost me already. Sorry. Not going back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is good. This is it was cool for them to keep updating it, adding Gemini, and of course they. I mean,
Of course, they were gonna add
we
Gemini.
they're gonna put that in everything, so you
Yeah,
might as well get ready for it. I mean, it's about to be in Siri. I mean, it's yeah. I don't know. It's Gemini taking over, and I know Chat GPT sick. Uh,
yeah.
or
I,
Anthropic sick.
one of the cool things that it's talking about in it is that the voice guidance will sound more natural. So
Hmm.
like it said that it will say things like go past this exit and take the next one versus hit
Okay.
exit continuously saying go to exit 25.
Oh, I have it muted anyway.
Do
Yeah.
you?
Hmm.
When I'm here, like if I'm home, yes. Like, going around city of Milwaukee, even if it's a place that I haven't been, because I genuinely know the streets, yes. But if I'm traveling where it's like I don't know this area at all, I need it on, especially if I'm on the freeway, because it's like
I
my
can't
music,
have it.
my
I,
music be loud.
it's my audio book. I can't. I was like, no.
But see,
Mm-mm.
I need it to do that because
Mm.
sometimes when I'm listening to music and I'm not distracted to the point where like I'm not paying attention on the road or I can't
Right.
see like stuff like, but I am listening to my music and I'm zoned out, like I'm paying attention and I might miss an exit. So I need it to
Okay.
pop in
My
and be like, yo,
it's like it's right there. I'll just be like, all right,
mm,
and I keep going. I don't know. Yeah.
I'll be bobbing my head, I'll be dancing in the car. I do need it to be I do need something to stop and be like, this is the
Okay.
exit coming up, bro. Like
Okay. I
so
understand. Yeah. Okay.
oh
Eh,
are
it'll be good.
when you get in your car next, I'm actually
I
I'm
don't think
going.
it looked different yesterday.
I don't
Yeah.
see anything different in Google Maps right now. I'll check and see my CarPlay device when I go get dinner. I'll let you know if it changed. But
Okay.
the next thing I want to talk about was this Grammarly. I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago with their whole AI feedback tool, and really the crazy part about it was that they were crediting it to like real writers, and they weren't always
Oh, I
writers
remember
that
you
were
talking about that.
alive.
Yeah. I remember you talking about that.
So obviously, people were very disgusted. Or like you could say like, oh, my work was revised by Ernest Hemingway, and it's like clearly it wasn't. What are you talking about? So they are rolling. Well, they full on disabled it. They said that they're still going to do their expert review, but that the information that they were going to use from the third party LLMs, it needs they say it needs a little bit more refinement, which I think means people talked enough that we kind of stepping back from this. So I'm curious if some of their customers who left are coming back. I doubt it. We know we have some friends who use Grammarly, so we can ask them
Hmm.
and see. But I think it was a crazy thing to do from the outset that I'm not shocked that it bit them.
I think it just shows that we're just using this stuff too much. I think it's just like we got this, we got the thing that later we're talking about with Amazon, AWS, all that stuff. It's just y'all using it's just being used too much and being too relied on. And like I
Yeah.
like it for just like little stuff. Like I can't rely on it like that where you're getting it to write all your stuff for you. I don't trust it enough to
Well,
do that.
I also think that it's the we have to make this profitable and any by any means necessary. We have to say that we are making money using AI. And oh, somebody may say they want to get their works written by, reviewed by Langston Hughes. And it's like now we can sell that. And obviously Mike already said he's not going back. So I'm sure some of our other writer friends are not as well. And it's just like, was it worth it at the end of the day, that reputation hit? I'm really curious how they're gonna feel. So I don't think I have much else on Grammarly. That was just a very quick thing. I think we got a couple. Actually, we should have probably talked about this when we were talking about the MacBook Neo, just because it's an Apple related, try to keep everything condensed. But before
Mm.
we end on these Amazon topics, the iPhone Fold. I know this is something you are very, very highly anticipating,
This
but it's
pissed
gonna
me
have some
off.
iPad like features.
This pissed me off.
Wait, I thought you was excited. That's why you put this. Wait,
No, this pissed me off. because I
Why?
was like, just put iPad OS on it. Just do it. Like, stop playing. You put it on the fucking iPad Mini. Why can't you put it on this? I was like, what do you mean? They was like, it's not gonna have the full like iPad OS. It's gonna have like they're just basically gonna give it side by side screens or whatever. They're gonna let you do that. I was that's not enough. Like I want come on now, don't play with me. Like I was like, you have iPad OS right there. Like
Mm,
what you mean you gonna just give it I was so mad when I read this. I was like, come on, man. Like, what do you mean? Like, you have this software
damn.
right there.
I thought you were finna gush
I
about this and
I
be
know, hell
excited.
no. I
I
said
didn't know
I was mad as hell.
I
I
didn't
saw
know
that.
you were upset.
I was like,
Dang.
come on, man. I was like, especially this thing is these prices this thing rumored to be.
Yeah, yeah.
You talking about some side by side screens? Hell no. Come on, man. Like I need some iPad OS. Like I need
Oh,
this
I
shit need to
miss.
be iPad mini and iPad. I've always said whenever they do this, they were the perfect one set up to do an iPhone that opens up to an iPad mini. I was what they could do. And now you telling me you gonna shortchange their shit and just give it partial. Come on, man. It's right there, Apple. It's right there. Don't do this. Don't do
I
this.
misread this completely. This is
Don't do this.
crazy. I did not
Apple,
expect
Apple
that.
don't do this. Like this, don't like. Come on now. Give people what we expect now. Come on. Like
This that is not
you,
what I
people
expected.
love iPads. People love the iPhone. Put that shit together and call it a day. don't play. Like come on now. Come on.
I got
That
nothing
is
else to
my
add.
envision.
I have nothing
Like
to add.
that's
I
crazy.
really thought this was your time.
Like this shit talking about being over. This shit talking about being what 1,500 and shit. And I'm like, look,
Oh,
you can't.
I saw higher than that.
I saw. Look, I'm trying to give him a benefit now.
Okay,
This is.
okay.
It's just like y'all. Come on, man. Let this thing do something. Like we.
Yeah.
The way with Android, I'm just like. I'll be real. Nobody likes Android tablets. So it's like we didn't give a damn. So
Somebody
it's like
wait. Talking about Android. Okay, continue. I'm just some
it's just
apples.
they just set up for it. They just set up so easily for it. I'm just like, come on, man. Like you got iPad OS right there. Figure it out. Like, come on. And you just put it on the iPad Mini. It's on iPad Mini. You can do
Hmm.
the window thing on iPad Mini. It's on there. We've seen it. I see if y'all limited to the Pro or the iPad Air, the bigger size.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
put shit on the Mini. That means it can work on a smaller screen. So don't play. Like, put that shit on the iPhone 4. I'm not playing. Come
That
on
is
now.
fair. That is fair. Like I said, I have nothing to add. I really thought you were going to be excited
No,
about that.
hell no.
Also, Mike, this is very crazy. I didn't realize grandma was
Ooh,
200 a year. I don't. There's no way the grift was worth it. There's
wow.
zero way that the grift was worth it. And then the last
Ooh.
thing I wanted to add to this, where you're saying that no one cares about Apple or Android tablets, Blender they were developing an iPad app,
Mhm.
and they paused development on that to focus on an Android app. And I remember telling Jamie, and we were like, "In what world did they think that this was a smart idea?"
That's not no. And I like Android, but
That's what
no.
I'm saying. Like, it's so
No.
crazy
What
to me.
who installing it?
I don't know.
Because these fold phones are not tablet software.
I
They
doubt it
are
was going to even go to those. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy to me. Like
That yeah.
I remember when what was it? Google did that tablet
Oh,
speaker thing.
they still
Remember
have
that?
that. The home, the
It
Google.
was detachable.
Yeah, the Google. I think it's still called the Google Home.
Bye.
Dang.
It was ridiculous.
All right. Well, on that note, Amazon. First up, AWS will likely be stopping all of the AI assisted updates, and I think this is off the heels of the
Outages.
just the outages and learning that the outages are coming from AI code basically messing up and like deleting stuff that it shouldn't be.
People were
And
doing stuff and just it's done. It's done right. Boom.
mhm,
Put it in there. Like not even checking it. That's where it comes to people just relying on it too much. Even if I do use it, I'm still gonna read over it and
yeah,
check it and
as
actually test it and make sure the shit works. Like it's just I don't know.
yeah, I was gonna say we've talked about it extensively. How at both of our jobs that people are like,
It's
oh
a push.
yeah, AI is doing everything for us, and it's like both of us have talked about how crazy it is. So
Pushing it. They're
I'm
pushing
not
it.
shocked. It what was it? Spotify was talking about how their developers haven't written a line of code since like December or something like that, where it's like there's a very huge push, but I think it goes back to what we were talking about a couple topics ago. They're like, we got to prove the profitability of this. We
Yeah.
got to prove that this is worth it.
Yeah.
And I think
It's useful. It is, but you
sure.
gotta still look like you still gotta check over it. Still gotta don't rely on it completely.
And I
Like,
think that's what the problem is. They would be in their thirst to say this is the thing that's going to change everything. They're over relying on it. And it's starting to bite them in the ass. And now we get to a situation like this where it's like, hey, we're going to stop AI assisted updates.
AWS is going down. AWS having outages is a wild concept because there's so many people that use it. It's like y'all are really playing with fire and the lawsuits that could come.
What's so crazy to me about AWS is not only is almost everything built off of it, but so much is on that one singular server. That one, obviously not one like, but like that one singular region where it's like, I think it's like East 1.
Yes.
And it's like, why is so much on that? Like you have East 1, I'm sure there's an East 2, you have your Central 1.
Yeah.
Like, why is everything on just that one? What are we doing?
I don't know. It's a very I don't know. The fact that going down can shut down so much. It's just like,
man,
that y'all should like probably reevaluate how it works.
Look at your redundancies and stuff. And
I was like, wow. I was like, whoa, this is like that happened. When that happens with Cloudflare, all these things is just these things are taken out. It's a lot of shit that's out. Like it's done. Like it's so much stuff that just we're paused for a while. It's just like, whoa, that's not good.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then our last thing today, unless you have anything else you wanted to add, I feel like we went through a lot of topics, but to end us out, another Amazon thing, Amazon Prime Video Ultra. This is Amazon's Prime Video add-on that was previously $3 a month to get ad-free viewing. Now it is going up to $5 a month. You will exclusively get 4K. So if you have regular Prime Video like me, you lost 4K. You can do 5 concurrent streams and you can have up to 100 downloads. They say as of now there is no change in the cost of Amazon Prime membership. And to what you were saying earlier, I think this is a way to sort of absorb those costs.
This is why they did. I think that's why they did the ad free. Because usually what they would do is up the price of Amazon Prime every year, and then they added a $2.99 fee thing. They're like, well, now let's make this $5 and just instead of raising the price on, whatever, let's raise it again. And I feel like this is their strategy now. They go do this shit every year.
Yeah,
they
probably.
Thing up every year.
And so if you do still have just basic Prime Video, which is crazy because you're still paying $15 a month for it.
Yeah. What was it? $139 a year, right? Still
100 and I
think that's how I pay for it. I pay
$139 a year. Yeah. Now you will get. They let you know you will get Dolby Vision, so that's newly available. You'll get 50 downloads for offline viewing, up from 25, I guess.
That's that's like a couple seasons if you want to. I guess some movies.
But are you? Who is really downloading 50?
No, that's what I'm saying. It's more than enough.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's not. Yeah.
And you can now have up to 4 concurrent streams instead of the 3 that it was previously.
Oh, well, I wouldn't even know. It's still limited to your home, right? Isn't it like?
Yeah, you can have an Amazon household, and technically, technically, I think you're supposed to still be under the same roof, but they ain't said nothing.
No, just same area. Hopefully, it's all right.
So what I do, and I think how we're probably getting away with it, is I still get a few things just shipped over there. I don't mind going over to my. I'll get something shipped over there every so often. So it's like, for all they know, I'm just on assignment somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I did do the $2.99. I did ad free. I did do it. I couldn't stand it.
What's crazy to me is that $2.99 fee is per profile. I haven't gotten a chance to rant about this, but I don't care. I don't necessarily care about having the ad, so I was like, I'm not gonna pay for it. But my dad does, and so the Amazon Prime account is my account. I have them as a separate household, and my dad was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna pay the $2.99 for the thing because I hate ads." And I was like, "You crazy?" But I'll take the benefit. I
You
don't
thought it
get
was
the
all of.
I don't get the benefits.
Damn.
Look, when I went
Well,
to
let's talk
Amazon.
about that, sir.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
I went to Amazon. I went to them so cocky, and I'm
I
like,
do.
we paying the $3 a month. I still got ads. I was there ready to rant, and she was like, "Oh no, that profile pays for it." And I was like, "All right, you have a nice day. I ain't got nothing else to say to you because it's probably not gonna be happy."
I, I I mean, like I said, that's why they're doing it. It's just to balance to not raise the price of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, it's optional. See, and they know people will want it because people can't. We've been conditioned. Or at least I know I have. I hate fucking ads,
I have
so
not.
I can't. I YouTube Premium got me. I don't know forever. I don't know. So I can't. I can't do
Disney
it.
Plus, I got
Can't do it.
ads. Hulu, I
No.
got ads. You know what I
See
gonna do? You know what I gonna do during that time frame? I go get
what?
some more water. I go use the
Mm-mm,
restroom like how we used to do. Like
mm-mm.
I still
No,
remember my roots. Like,
my roots are gone. I guess I don't know. Because I am very much in the camp of I do not like no fucking ads. And the only reason I still have Netflix because I want to support some stuff. If that is the ad tier. Do I watch it on there? No.
my Netflix is not my Netflix is ad free. I will say
YouTube ads is hell. And I was like,
YouTube
all right.
YouTube with ads is definitely hell.
They put whole movies in them damn ads from what I see nowadays. I was like, oh no.
They're going to be getting worse. Did you see it? Especially on the if you watch it on your TV, they said that they're going to make it align more with the TV experience. So
Well,
you're
I'll
going
never
to get
know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll never know.
Oh boy.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know. I think you're right. This probably is how they're gonna use it to continuously raise prices. But
Mm-hmm.
I also believe that Amazon Prime is probably gonna go up soon too. Or maybe not soon, but eventually.
I mean, see, this is how they do it. It took away the 4K, so now they don't have to give you that with the free one or the included one. I guess you
Yeah.
could say. Like, so that's how they do it. They're like, okay, we can't lead it. We can't let them keep 4K. we gotta snatch some shit away. Look, what we snatching?
That's how they open up.
4K.
That's how they open up the meeting. Like, all right, look, y'all, we can't let them keep 4K.
We gotta raise this price, but we can't let them keep everything. Ain't no way. What we taking?
Oh.
4K? Oh, they be all right. 1080p, all right. Shit. Like they be all right over there.
Oh wait, what is this emoji? We on computers, Mike. This emoji might not come to. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know what it is now.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you facts?
Listen.
They definitely trying to rob us like Ticketmaster, but I think we've done the thing. Trayvon, you got anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
No, I guess that's it. The Neo will make a change. It will.
Oh, for sure. I think it's going to disrupt everything. Mike, I don't know if you're in the market for a new PC, but you should probably look into it. It seems like it's really cool for writers, and it'll probably last you longer than any Windows PC, especially at that price range. Because even buying a premium one, let me tell you, with my last computer, after like a year or two, it was getting rough. Technology moves pretty fast, but Apple seems to be pretty good with their optimization for the stuff that you absolutely need from them. Now, granted, if you just hate Apple, then it is what it is. But for the general people out there, it's definitely worth looking into. But
Okay.
Trayvon, where can the people find you and what you got coming up? I'll send you the link.
Much ado about nothing. I don't know, Wednesdays, I guess. Then
I
Thursday.
guess.
Look, I don't know. And then Thursdays we're doing this like show where we debate, yell at each other. I don't know. Because I was in the hot seat this past week. I gave my opinions. I guess that's what I really did, to be honest. And then, it's fun. It's fun. We discuss about it, and it didn't get as heated as the first episode did. I mean, Juwan tried to trigger me. But anyway, but yeah. So yeah, that's it. And then this show, of course, on Fridays. Do I do anything else? No, that's it. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Where you can find me. Wait, did you say your socials? Did I miss it?
No, I didn't. Nerd with the tech. TikTok is I think it's an underscore at the end. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
It's
that's
right
right.
behind me.
We still trying to bully the person off of that one. That's right.
Yeah.
Go in there and say that we sent you.
So you missed that segment.
You can find me at DidgeD. That is DIDGEDEE in all places. I will be continuing my stream of Resident Evil. I think tonight, actually. I know we're gonna do the future game show showcase with Jamie at some point. And then if there's some time, if I'm not tired, I'll probably play some more Resident Evil. But if not, it's supposed to snow here this weekend, so I'll be in the house. So most likely either tomorrow or sometime on Sunday. But I'm trying to finish that out because Jamie and I will be starting Reanimal next week. And we'll be replaying the Kingdom Hearts series on YouTube. I think starting next week as well. I think the first video will go up Monday, so be on the lookout for that. And then, obviously, like you said, this on Fridays and catch Geek Set podcast every Sunday. I think that's everything. But until next time, people, peace out.